I'm on a bus heading to Springfield, Illinois, to be part of the March for Marriage Equality.
It's a very exciting day. Illinois hoping to become the 15th state in the U.S., including the District of Columbia, to have marriage equality for same-sex couples.
We're just supporting gay rights because our school is really for it. We don't like it when people are against it.
It's going to definitely be interesting to be down here reporting and covering the event for the Middle News Service, and really seeing people, thousands of people get energized and excited about participating in the political process and making their voices known and heard to their legislator.
We have 6 children together. And so marriage equality is very important to us because we want to protect one another with the federal rights and the state rights.
We're really excited to go down to Springfield today. We've been married for 3 years, and we're hoping that other people can experience the same joy that we did.
It's important for me to have that possibility because all of my friends who are straight have it. I think it's interesting and it's important. It's an equal right.
We're no longer invisible, and we have loud voices. We're no longer going to politely take the scraps off the table. It's time for us to demand what we deserve, which is equal rights.
We're going to go into the Capitol and talk to our representatives. And what we know is that there are buses coming from all over the state of Illinois today. From Brookfield, from Palatine, from downstate, from Rogers Park and Andersonville and Lakeview and downtown and the South Side, and we're all going with one common mission.
I love how we had a lot of people commenting and how they even had representatives go out and talk about how they support it, so I'd really like to see it get passed.
Yeah, and I thought that they had a lot of...
I agree.
Sorry. I thought they had a lot of really touching stories, especially about the woman and her son. I thought that it would kind of be amazing if this wasn't passed after today.
No one should be denied the kind of life that we have together, because if you truly love each other and you want to express it, then that's what we feel.
Today was great. It was one of the first marches I've been to where I didn't see protesters, which was kind of cool. And every age group from young and old, and it meant a lot to us, and I hope they pass the bill.
So this has been a long time coming, as we're excited to be there on the first day of the veto session when the reps are back in the Capitol, back to work, and we want them to work for us because they represent us, and that is GLBT people and allied people who hope that marriage equality comes to Illinois. It's time.
And so we're going to go down and we're going to be entertained and we're going to talk to our representatives and we're going to be together and have a sense of family and community.
This needs to happen. I'm sick of being a second-class citizen, and that's the way they've been treating us. It's our time. Time is now.
This is about being equal. It's about being a full person, being treated like a full person in Illinois. I hope to get married someday, and I think my hope is that the General Assembly will do the right thing.
I'm trying to work, but we also want to protect our children.
Right.
And it's just right. If we love each other and we've been together this long, we should be able to be married just like anybody else who loves each other.
Definitely a historic event and going to be a very rousing day, I'm sure.
It's important for us, for him, that we are married.
If the Supreme Court already believes that we are fair and equal under the law, then hopefully Illinois, the land of Lincoln, will do the same.
So we're on our way home now from the March for Marriage Equality. It was pretty amazing. It was wet and it was cold, but people were so up. We're into it.
It's been a great afternoon here in Springfield during this Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's also awareness about gay and lesbian people and their place here in America.
It was quite an experience to be able to be down the march to cover it, to live tweet and take photos and video of all of the people who came down to voice their support of SB 10, the marriage bill.
And I feel like it was a victorious day. There were some really impassioned, moving speeches from various perspectives and viewpoints within the community and the allied community, but all in all, we were aligned in a common mission that it's time. The time is now.
Today was it was fascinating and it was wonderful. It was wonderful to be surrounded by all of these people who are absolutely committed to making a difference and to having their government step up and give them what's right.
It went very well today. It was very empowering. I got to meet and talk with Dick Durbin. I got to hear some very amazing speakers that were very encouraging and empowering and ready to fight this good fight.
One of the things that struck me most was there was a bishop from an African American church who apologized to the LGBTQIA community for some of the things that religious folk have said about us in the past. And I thought that was incredibly brave.
It really shows that on a day where you had rain, in some places snow, it's cold, it's windy, but people were able to brave it and stay out there and, really make a strong showing at the Capitol and show, their state representatives and senators that, it's something you really care about.
The message that I really heard today was that people do not want to wait for this vote to happen in January. They want all of the votes if they feel that they are there and secure or almost there. They want this vote called now.
I think the best part of it was when we actually marched around the Capitol building. And as we marched, people going to work or coming home from work or kids running for their track team practice waved and yelled and beeped, and it was very supportive. So it was a really great day. Lots of beautiful people. I'm glad I went.
It's marriage equality, but it's really about human rights. Feel great. We're back on the bus celebrating with a bottle of wine. We did some good today.
It was energizing. It was fun. It was a real experience. It was the experience of a lifetime to be surrounded with that kind of energy and all of those people who really know what's right and what needs to be done. So it was quite an experience.
People feel like they want the vote called now. That's really, really what I heard. They feel disappointed in what happened in May. I think that's why so many people showed up. So many people showed up in the rain. So time is now, and I think everybody's ready for it in Illinois.
So it's been a great time to come down to Springfield to talk to our legislators about marriage in Illinois, which should be in every state.
It'd be great to see it pass.
Yeah.